You missed it. This weekend I was on a Minecraft bender. I started a big ass project. Well, I only have 3 weapons left to do, and then it'll probably be a lot of Minecraft. A tier 3 for 13 months? I was working. I mean, valid. Valid. Actually, you know what? Matter of fact, I could I could play Minecraft on the world. That'd actually give me a nice break from this. I was actually kind of thinking I didn't know what I wanted to play, whether it was this or Minecraft. So, I wouldn't mind switching over. 6 days a week. It is peak. Whew. So are you only off today? Oh hell no.
Can't believe it's all over. What do we do now? What do you mean? Now we can finally play the game. I can't believe it's all over. What do we do now? What do you mean? Now we can finally play the game. Can't believe.
That's good. That's good. I am gonna switch over to Minecraft though. Wait, hold on. I want to add this to add to group, add to games. Is that South Park? Yeah, yeah. I was scrolling through it's called, but it's something. I don't even know. I was scrolling through something. It was probably an Instagram reel, more than likely. Yeah. It's an Instagram reel that I was scrolling through. Alright. Well. This is gonna suck. Somebody went into my house while I was gone. That's fucking annoying. That means there's gonna be hella magma cubes here. Hello, little Strider. You have no saddle. I don't even know if you've been here. Level 220? Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know if you were here the last time that when I finished the exterior of this. I even added I went and got the new pale oak wood and everything, man. I've been busy. Oh, this isn't a project. I have a side quest for a bedroom up there, but I don't know how I want to design that yet, so I'm gonna wait on that. But this right here is the project. And this is section 1 of 4. There's 4 other sections that are already pre-marked out. Is this me? Did I build this? Dude, I don't even know. But yeah, there's 4 other sections. From the center point, I think that it's... Actually, no. It's 103 blocks to the center point. So it's 103 times 103 to get the diameter, or to get this top layer of this area. Right? I think. Yeah. What are you doing here? Okay, so I did the math. If I clear out all 4 of these chunks, when I completely clear out all of them, I will be able to have an auto sorter that will sort every single stackable block or sortable block in the entire game. So, but yeah, it's not just gonna be an auto sorter. I'm gonna make it look kind of fancy. It's not gonna look like shit. It's just this project is going to take me weeks to do. If I didn't care about all the resources, then I would just I'd just destroy this out of with TNT, is what I should say. In my world, I'm working on my second iron block double chest. Damn. You should come do that on this world. I would love that much iron. I would need that. I'm gonna need that much too. Because there's... Okay, so I looked it up the other day. There is 100, or not 100, there's 860 sortable blocks. The downside with having a space this large, it's gonna take a long time to clear all this. Oh, so that explains why you're always online. Yeah, every time that I go to bed, I just open up this world. I've had so many people request for me to just leave the world open, and yeah. But yeah, this is my current resource chest after making a shit ton of not diamond, netherite pickaxes, which are in here. Including the ones that are in my inventory as well. That's all of them. There's 8, well, yeah, there's 8 of them that I made. And it took like 160 levels, because the last one that I made, I decided to like combine books together and do it that way. That is the worst possible way to do it. So if I did, I would just go to your iron farm and just stay there. I mean, that could work. This is gonna get annoying. I don't like all these slimes. Nah, I could always take my phone to the iron farm like how I did last time. I just need to make a another highway to the industrial iron farm, because that one's like almost 5 times as large as the current one that we have. And I haven't been over there in fucking ages, dude. The worst part is, I still have iron from the last time that I AFK'd over there. That's not even including, like... Here, hold on. Let's see. We're gonna grab this. This is the remainder of what I still have left in iron. I'm not even fully out of iron yet. What the fuck? That definitely can't be in there. That's gotta go into my tool shulker. I forgot about that, honestly. 121 guns. Lay down your hearts into the... Dude, fuck a slime farm. Just sit here in AFK. If you ever need a slime farm, just hollow out like 100 by 100 by 20 and you'll have slimes. It's not going to be very efficient, but it will be slimes. Lee's playing Subnautica? What? Oh yeah, here's your heavy core, by the way. I've been holding on to this because I just didn't really want to do anything with it. Hello. Hello. Alrighty. I just seen that you joined. No, you should be fine. Oh yeah, but like the downside to this farm, or to mining like this, is the sheer amount of items that I have to like filter. Mm-hmm. Shit. Mm-hmm. Damn. Mhm. Well, we have a lot of toolsmiths in this world, and I just don't use any of them, or have I leveled any of them up. So, if I go through and I level all of them up, hmm, that's not good. I actually might expand this farm, by the way, or this area, because I think it's 886 is the total number that I need for spacings. And if I do 880, well, with the current measurements, I would have to expand it in like 20 blocks in all directions, which would like add another like 2 days worth of work on. And if I'm gonna do it, I might as well do this right, so that way I'm not gonna fuck it up. But I got a system that I want to do, so I'm going to like create a storage room in my igloo. And once I create the storage room, I'm going to have a singular chest on the bottom left hand corner that any blocks that you toss into there will just disappear. It will always remain empty until the hopper systems like overflow. And then all I gotta do is find the perfect spot to AFK to have as much of it sort as possible. Or I could just make a giant sorting system and then have hoppers connect to the chests from the top. But it all depends. But you said you enjoy this new job better than the old one? That's good. That is good. It's probably less labor too. Yeah, that's what I mean by less labor. Not like less like physical work, I guess I could say. Mm-hmm. Little AFK fish shack. And then die. Yep. I was thinking about doing that in this world too. I don't really have a need for a bunch of bones, though. Well, the only person that would have a need for that would probably be Yoku. Yoku's the only one with the moss farm. on this world. So, oh, well, we figured out. Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. I forgot that. Oh yeah, it's because the moss doesn't actually spawn, does it? Moss only grows on the trees. This is gonna suck. It's a big ass cave. Send it on Discord then. Download the PDFs from the Xbox app and then just send it over to Discord. Yeah, I know. I just recently got a Ethernet cable, so we're moving up slowly but surely. Yeah, it was, but it was my Christmas gift to myself, so I was just like, I've been needing one, I'm tired of lag. Now I'm getting like 75 megabytes per second in comparison to the 20 that I was getting. If you posted to your active feed, I could just check it. Shadow, hey dude, went back to my parents' farm because I need stuff for my workshop. Oh. How's that going? The downside with this is that I can't move, what's it called, spider spawners anymore. So, I can't really do what I want to do with this area. I mean, I can, but I can't. I'm working on an exosuit. Oh, for what? What kind of exosuit we talking? Motorcycle exosuit? No, I guess that'd be considered a skeleton, right? Not an exosuit. Mm-hmm. Recovery cruise? What do you mean by recovery cruise? Yeah, I don't think that I really would want to go on a cruise, because, like, with a cruise, you're really just on a ship for, like, 6 to 7 days. Arms advanced recovery movement suit. Cave in, building collapse. Oh. Oh, I get you, I get you. That kind of recovery crew. Like a recovery unit. Something that you would sell to like sell or give to like search and rescue teams. It could be like post storms, post traumatic event, something along those lines. I get what you're saying. Are you using it on laptop or on... I don't have it on my laptop. I just use my phone. What the hell are you eating, Chubba? What you got? Oh, you took your tennis ball apart? See, now I gotta throw it away. You had fun with it for 2 or 3 days, and that's it. And now it's gotta go in the garbage. Nope, your other toy's inside your kennel. You gotta go get it. I'm not going to get it for you. Ooh, man. For as much as I eat a lot of healthy shit. I will say that. This shit has a HUD. What's a HUD? Is it a setting? Heads up display. Oh shit. I'm reading what Shadow was talking about in chat. On an exosuit that they're building. Mm-hmm. That's kind of cool. It's dangerous, but that's cool. Pure oxygen is fucking crazy rough. And it's super flammable too. Your best bet might be to use like a high ventilation respiratory mask. It'll be lighter on the face too. There's 3 Mark II suits in use by SES. What's SES? Dude, I hate scaffolding with a burning passion. Yeah, you take fall damage if you're sitting there breaking it going upward or from up to down. Mm-hmm. No. Is it nighttime? Do they have beds? They need beds. Yep. When working with villagers, you just have to have a shit ton of beds on standby. SES is state of emergency. Oh, okay. How the fuck did you manage to get your hands on one? Or do you just have, prints or schematics for it? Hmm. I designed and built them. Ah. Oh shit, bro. That's cool as hell. Like they're already in use currently by SES? Alrighty. You said what? It's only happened once to them not having proper care of the suit. Yeah, that makes sense. A suit like that, you gotta take it high. It's a high maintenance suit. At least until all the kinks get worked out of it. Hmm. They aren't pretty, but they have saved lives. That's good. Looks don't really matter as long as it's effective. That's one thing that a lot of people refuse to, like, acknowledge. Everybody's like, oh, it doesn't look good, I don't want it. I don't know, man. How does that work? Is it a remote controlled suit, or is it a suit with what would it be? Would it have hypertension supports? I think is what it's called. But it, or not hypertension, it'd be like hydraulic supports. Not hypertension. Hydraulic is the word that I was looking for. I mean, yeah. Hypertension, high tension. But yeah. That is what I meant to say, but it's not executed in the verbiage that I wanted to use. Hydrolocks, that makes sense. Once I let enough of these baby slimes start to spawn, the big slimes will stop spawning, right? That's how that works. There's just gotta be enough of them. I don't know. Building prints for something like that would probably be a pain in the ass. UHF and 3 encrypted data streams, which the UHF input and output can be routed through. Huh. So how would that work if they're inside of, like, let's say structured has no Wi-Fi or loss of Wi-Fi. What would that mean? You'd have to use a system that's satellite Wi-Fi, right? You wouldn't be able to use like something that's wired or potentially could be out, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, little slimes. Time for you guys to go to the Betty Buys. Sleepy Slimes, Betty time. Or Betty Buy time. It's essentially an encrypted radio. So it's practically just a Bluetooth connective system that's got a larger range, I'm guessing. That means that you would use UHF broadcasting, if I'm not mistaken. Right? The downside is that UHF radio waves are what cause people with sensory autism to like go fucking haywire. Ultra high frequency and radio waves. Well, they say it's called sensory autism, but it just means they have like fucking crazy good hearing, like obscene hearing. Which is absolutely nuts, because people are just like, it's autism. It's always autism. Autism's at fault. Like, no, that's not it. I promise, guys. I refuse to be a doctor, because if I ever told somebody that they had autism and they knew, or they felt like it was like an ability for them to become superhuman, and I told them otherwise, or I told them that it was basically a superhuman ability and they couldn't figure it out, then they'd be like, what the fuck is this shit? I couldn't be a superhuman doctor, I promise, guys. I would end up losing my job. Or I'd become like the professor from, what's it called? From X-Men, and I'd be teaching people how to use their superpowers. Pick up the signal from another suit if they're out of range of the source signal. Huh. So that means that they'd also have to have some sort of operating system as well. What kind of battery usage are you using on it? It'd have to be something ultralight. I can't really think of any ultralight batteries. Aside from like your typical A through C batteries, or A through F batteries. But once you get past F, they start to get heavy as fuck. Currently a car. Holy shit. That adds so much weight onto the host. They're not mech suits, they're exosuits. It's not. Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. A car battery will literally never die. The legs have hydrolocks too, which makes sense. Well, you'd think if you want it to be structurally sound, there'd have to be a support brace in the middle. The legs, with being able to move, they'd have to have a joint and then a hydro lock or some sort of interface right here at the kneecap, and then there'd have to be another support beam for the back support or side support of the leg, depending on how it's being used. And if it's a wider suit, then it would go on both sides of each leg to support the legs, so that way somebody doesn't get injured. And then there'd have to be some sort of like foot bracing, whether it's a heel lock and they have to use specifically designed shoes, or whether it's just like foot plating and they have to put their foot into the plating. And then you'd have to duplicate that to the other side, but that's something that's rather simple. All you'd have to do is mirror, or mirror, no, yeah, mirror then invert, and that'd work for everything. How would the control system work? Are there functioning controls that like go to the hands? Are they on the arms? How does that work? I got half of that due to Spinny Wheel of Death. Tell me what you heard and I'll repeat. Basically, I was just explaining how the system would work, and I was saying like how I was wondering how you have like the foot implement, or the foot support implemented. I got bits and pieces. Okay. Basically, I was just questioning how the functionality of it worked, because like you're saying that how would it like lock itself? That's what I'm curious about. Because if it's a hydrolocking system, then that means that there'd have to be some like motor function to it aside from the car battery. The car battery would support the hydraulics inside of it, causing it to be able to move a little bit easier. And you'd have to wire the batteries into the metalworking, or use the wiring in the metalworking in order to avoid potential problems. And then once you get that, you should be fine. But I was also questioning like how the foot supporting works. Is there special shoes that you have to use where it's a heel lock and your foot gets encased in a heel lock, or is it a toe lock and you have to wear like some sort of steel toes to go with it to keep your foot safe? Or is it like basically a steel toe system where it's already implemented steel toes? Bruh. Set their treads. I don't know, I never really had that problem. Oh yeah, that's exactly why. Because all the villagers that I had, they're cured villagers, or, well, yeah, they were either villagers that were babies, grew up to adults, and then they were cured in order to get a trade price, but that's just kinda easiest way to do that. Mm-hmm. Hydraulics, but shitty spelling and autocorrect. I get you. You're good. Don't be so hard on yourself, man. One of these days you'll realize that the English language isn't the language that gets used the most. It's whatever the native language of the area that you're in. Yeah, if you go to Tokyo, it's gonna be fucking Japanese. If you go to, like, Africa, it might be something completely different. Yeah, the English language is one of the ones that's the most currently studied because it's constantly changing and constantly adapting to circumstances around the entire world. And something that you say in the States might mean something completely different in, like, let's say, for example, Aussie. Here in the States, you could call somebody a twat and they're gonna take it as an insult. But if you say something like that in, let's say, for example, Aussie, they're Aussie, not Aussie, then somebody might mean like, oh, they're just being friendly. It all depends on the surrounding verbiage. Like the word cunt. Yes. Yes. Perfect example. Well, I said twat. That twat's something like used in UK typically, I think. Cunt. Cunt is a very commonplace word in Australia, from what it seems like. But here you say cunt and fucking people go hate. They go ape shit over it because they like dislike that word with a burning passion. I find it funny because like you never really think to hear somebody be like, "Ah, you fucking cunt." Like it's not something that really gets used here. So whenever I hear something like that, I find it fucking hilarious. My brother is under contract in my contacts under crazy cunt. Yeah, see? But but a good replacement for cunt would be bastard in like the Americas. Like a commonplace word that we use is bastard, even though it's the completely like improper usage of the word. Because bastard means the offspring of an unmarried couple. So yeah, I am technically a bastard. My parents were not married when I was birthed, so I think that's not. I think that's more arrogance than anything. That's what that sounds like. Or yeah, I think that I'll call that arrogance. It's a good word. Yes. So now that they're sleeping in a bed. Yeah, probably. I mean, either way, I would just place their job blocks. If you wake them up out of their bed, you could start rolling it during the nighttime, but that'll be a bit difficult, but it's all up to you. So oh, are you fucking shitting me? I used the wrong one. Hold on. God damn it. Where are my Silk Touch ones? Silk Touch, Silk Touch. Okay. So we need you. He won 3 burnout comps last month. Dude, the amount... Does he get paid for that? Because if not, the amount of money that he's probably spending on tires alone is fucking absurd. But then again, burnout comp is literally just sitting there spinning rubber and avoiding allowing your car to fucking blow itself up. Prize money? How many extra job blocks do you have that are placed around your base? They might be too close to where your base is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Personally, I would just make villager breeders and then kill them and cure them. It'll save you time and it'll save you money. And all you gotta do is just set their job blocks before you end up killing them. So that way you get discounted trades of whatever you're trying to obtain. Is that enough money to like actually reobtain the amount of money spent on tires? Just curious. Probably not. I wouldn't let any other villagers see you do that though, and I would push them into a pit and not kill them. Actually, I would keep 2 of those if you didn't kill all of them. Villager breeder, yeah. The compy goes to... offers cheapest tires for the oh, okay. That makes sense. I thought that you were saying that they just like... Never mind. I was under the a different impression. Dude, I need to make more of these picks Silk Touch. I mean, to be honest, cheaper tire. There are cheaper tires. That's why I was questioning. Because if you're getting custom tires, then it's gonna be a different price range. Or if you're getting actual tires meant for burnout that have high concentration of rubber. Downside is high rubber means higher fucking shrapnel or tread. Not shrapnel. Shrapnel is fucking metal. I really don't want to work on this project anymore. Oh yeah. Yeah, but then I'm not gonna want to come back to this project. It's just how that works. $500. 500 blocks. A minimum of 500 blocks. Yep. I would just make it 500 blocks away from anywhere that you would like for the villagers to go. You also will need a zombie that can't die. Yeah. Drowns don't work because they don't attack during the daytime. Unless they're in water. So. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Cheater, cheater, pumpkin eater. Dude, trust me, if I were to switch back and forth, I would have already had all of this mined out. Because I can only mine to a certain speed at this current second, even with haste stew. I need to make a witch farm. I need a lot of redstone. You know what I might do? I might take a break and have my phone run over to the other. Yeah. I'm gonna finish off this layer and then I'm gonna go link the iron farm to hub. Yeah. Hey, just because it makes the game lag means it's working. That's why I'm only using it since nobody else is on. And then whatever iron I don't use, I can always just like kinda set elsewhere. You know, Creeper, I would love for you to blow up more than a single fucking block. Come on, man. Why is it that when it comes to dirt, they're just like, oh, blow up everything. But when it comes to stone, it's just like, oh, I can't blow it up. it's like somebody demanding somebody blow up an entire village. Only time that you're willingly going to blow up a village is whenever you want to blow up a village. I promise. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Oh, dude, if you knew how close the closest village to me was, you would be astounded. It's like almost 2,000 blocks away. Yeah, they're just... I just kind of moved super far away from Hub, so that when people do start to come back, like, I got an approximate time that I know that people are going to want to start logging back onto this world. That's probably when I'm going to turn it back into a realm. Oh, it'll probably be... There's going to be 2 times of the year that this needs to be a realm. It's going to be during the holiday season and during the summer. You know what I just thought about? Each one of these layers is like 10,000 blocks. I just now thought about that number. That's why I'm getting so fucking bored. Because I'm sitting here just mining 10,000 or 20,000 blocks at a time. It all depends. Not the music that I listen to. That's the music that I listen to is kind of like my zombies music. If I'm playing zombies, then I'll listen to the music. I mean, I could turn on like lo-fi music for this, but that's just to keep my brain stimulated enough to not go fucking insane. All I gotta say, gas station Mountain Dew is superior in every way, shape, and form. I know that it's just because they use a specific concentration of soda water to syrup, but it's better. It's just better. That's all I can say. Yeah, I changed it. I had it selected, but it never updated. It's because I forgot to click done. That one little button. I just need to figure out how to make a TNT dropper. If I start placing actual blocks, these slimes should stop spawning, right? That's gonna be annoying. Well, then I'll have to do that. I'll have to place carpet and regular blocks. Well, yeah, because then if I do slabs, then what I can do is I could just invert it. And then I can place light sources underneath it, so that way it doesn't look funky. The only thing that's gonna look odd is... Yeah. Wait, they have to be top slabs? Bottom slabs. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I thought that's what you meant, but I was just confused. That's all good. Shit happens. They eat potatoes, they eat bread. One thing that you could do is make a villager. Well, the ones that you're gonna want is a nitwit, and I know that's really odd to think about, but you want a nitwit, and you also want a villager that is set as a farmer. Mm-hmm. Well, okay, so how that works is the nitwit won't pick up any of the job blocks that you're setting down, meaning that you don't really have to worry about it going anywhere. And you're just going to create a funnel system for the baby villagers. Well, you can always just start the villager breeder and then eventually rotate out the what's it called? Yeah. The first nitwit that you get, instead of wasting your potions to cure it, you just remove the other adult villager and then you switch it out for a nitwit. Or what I could say is an unemployable villager. That's a lot nicer to say than a nitwit. we know. Mhm. Mm. Clay turns into. Oh. Wait. Do you have to dry clay? Oh, dry mud and it turns into clay. That's good to know. Swamps are useful after all. Good to know. I always thought that swamps were useless. Yeah, but that just takes a while. We also have a mud farm, by the way. Yoku decided to make a mud farm on the world. W's in the chat for Yoku. It's odd to say that when nobody's here. Well, yeah, but they can hear your voice if you included your audio. Actually, I don't even know if I have it. No, now you can't. Now they can hear you. If you include your audio.
There we go. Now I did.
That's my fault. I thought that I had that. I typically turn that on as soon as I start stream.
I just had to turn down the volume of my computer so that way I don't hear my own voice. Because if I do, then it makes it hard for me to talk.
Make a
make
feedback loop.
Or make me feel like I'm interrupting myself.
Mm-hmm.
That makes it hard for me to talk.
Yep.
There we
I found
go.
out that you don't actually have to have the stream unmuted. Like, you can mute the stream and just watch it, and it still counts as a view.
Okay. I got trapdoors, which I probably would need. I got a bunch of potatoes. Got some redstone. Some blocks just to make them easier to hold on to. I got wool on me, so that way I can make some beds for it, and some wood, some logs.
But yeah, that's another thing that I want to do.
Away.
I might go side questing here in the next couple days. After I complete this first section, I'm probably gonna side quest to get myself out of the slump of fucking terraforming.
Oh, yeah.
Or just take a couple hour break and start building on farms that I want to do, because I want to make the sheep farm upgraded. But I want to make it so that way it's nice and like pretty, instead of like rough and coarse.
Okay.
I want it to be nice and pretty and.
So it has to be 500 blocks away from any village?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go from here. Go it that way. There's my fish farm. There's my fish farm. Is a farm being built in the middle of an ocean?
Probably. I don't know. I built mine on the edge of the ocean. Remember, you're making a farm on the ocean in order for them to sustain themselves and continue breeding. And
Hmm.
it's something that you're going to be able to do while just sitting AFK.
Hmm.
That's kind of the best usage of this farm. If you're going to go AFK and you have an infinite supply of beds.
Well, I have a ton of wool on me right now, like a stack and a half.
Wool farms also aren't hard to make. Stack and a half, that should give you plenty of villagers. I mean, how many villagers do you really need?
Well, I'm gonna be making myself a good amount of toolsmiths and armorers for me to get incredible amount of
Oh,
iron for one.
Don't
I mean,
don't
emeralds.
build it over the ocean. You have to build a pit that goes down to bedrock.
Oh, really?
Yes. So
Oh.
that way, whenever they don't like want to roll their trades, or like when their trades get locked at a high value, then you can just kind of like
Push them.
say this is Sparta and kick them into the pit.
Damn it, I was gonna put them to that island over there, but I see a village! Okay, never mind, I guess there was a village near me, I see one!
I mean, worst case scenario, you can take the village and just do it that way.
Oh yeah, just
You can
utilize the villagers.
encase all the villagers into the breeding area, and then just kind of have the baby villagers go to the beds.
That actually does make sense, that actually kind of works. And I have some... And the villagers that I'm taking over there is a swamp villager. So if I get this one to breed with them, then I will either get a plains villager or a swamp villager, maybe. I believe that's how it works.
I have no clue. I also know that only in experimental mode you can get mending books from swamp villagers. So
Mm-hmm.
in experimental mode, that's the only way to get that kind of book.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm kind of currently waiting because I'm gonna make an experimental hardcore world for Bedrock.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, because there's now hardcore in Bedrock.
Mhm. But the downside is with doing that, I die a lot. So
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna have to do that whenever I'm like, I'm tired of this world, I want to make a new world, and then I'm just gonna make... Actually, I don't even think that I would be able to do that to myself. I couldn't sacrifice this world. I have 7,698 days played on this. I highly doubt that I'd be able to do that.
Yeah.
It's like almost 5 months played. It is absolutely absurd. No, it's not. Every 1,000 days is like... It's 1,000... Every day is times 20 minutes. And then you divide that by 64, and then by 20... Or by 60, and then by... 24. And then you get days played, and then you divide that by... I don't even know what the, total day amount is for a month. I lose track.
I believe it's 30. For a typical month.
But I think the average is like, it's like 20, 29.
Mm-hmm.
I think certain months have like...
Longer days.
Some months have 31 days, other months have 28 days.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I never really understood that. This is why I'm not a fucking astrologist. Because I don't understand calendar years. That's why I don't pay attention to them. Calendar years are just a waste of my time. Actually, I don't even know if I need a witch farm. I mean, I probably will when I'm building this project, but... Dude, this sucks. This is 3 pickaxes. I had to make sure that these all had Unbreaking 3 on them. On the plus side, I'll get a shit ton of diamonds from this.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also...
Even some stone
I'm also
diamonds that are
working on a
rare
project
nowadays.
Yeah, but what's even more rare is deep slate emeralds and deep slate coal.
Yes.
It's always funny because like I can talk to certain people and they just like look at me whenever I say like random facts because like, you know.
Like, wait, really? You just say
Yeah,
that?
they're like how the fuck do you know that? And it's you just like look at them like with a blank stare and you can't explain it but you just know.
Mm-hmm.
It's a blank stare and then a shrug.
Like, I don't know.
I don't fucking know how I know that.
I just do.
Yeah, and then like people will like question you, and then another thing that people tend to like immediately assume is that you're on drugs. They're like, "Are you on drugs? Are you fucking high?" Like, does it matter?
Or like, I wish.
I'm not doing fucking. I'm not blowing lines of coke or fucking downing a shit ton of heroin. Like, no. The extent of the drug and the drugs that I use is alcohol and marijuana, and potentially shrooms and LSD. That's it. And the funniest thing is that certain states are trying to legalize shrooms because of the amount of dopamine that it gives your brain. And when you have dopamine, your depression levels would decrease. So
help those that are that
are depressed.
Yeah, that have severe depression.
The funniest thing is that like when I do smoke, it's typically when I'm not working, when I'm not going anywhere. I'm not somebody that's gonna be like, oh, I smoke weed and then I go and drive. No.
No,
No.
You're not dumb.
No. I'm not trying to get a DUI. I live in a state where we are trying to recreationalize marijuana, but people are like, oh, well, guess what? Marijuana's bad, and people use it and drive with it, and they're not getting DUIs. But they should be, and that's why we should recreationalize it, because if you guys really want the taxpayers to, like, make their money back when it's tax season, you want to know how they do that? When people get pulled over for DUIs. That's how you get your money back at the end of the year. When the government has the money to give back. But you guys want to take them to court, and you want to do this, and you want to do that, and you want to drag this shit out for longer than what it needs to be done. And that's not how shit needs to be done. Shit needs to be done, over with, and bam. Government gets your money that you spent and you worked your ass off for. Yes, you are getting taxed. That's not going to save you from the fact that the government still needs money to run and operate. People in the government have to get paid. They get an hourly wage the exact same way that you do. So don't fucking give them the bullshit that you think that they deserve, because they can't control the shit that you do. If you feel like there's a change that needs to be done in our government, then go ahead, step right up, run for that office position. Tell me how fucking difficult it is because you don't have the money to run for that position. People that run for government positions have a shit ton of disposable income.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say a shit ton, I mean a fuck ton. Like, they have millions of dollars to just dispose of and to toss away just because they feel like it.
Yep.
Also, when you have mainstream media backing you, then that's also a really good source of self-promotion is what I will call it. This is why I don't really do politics. When I do politics, I know how politics works. Politics is literally who is the most popular. It's high school all over again.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever's the most popular gets the votes. It doesn't fucking matter who you are. Oh, it's a popularity contest. Oh no, it's not a popularity contest. What are you talking about? Lies. Lies, 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 lies. And you want to know how you actually get voted in? You get voted in by people that have a say, people that got a lot of that money. And you guys don't want to acknowledge that either. Ah, you got disposable income? Ah, man. Guess what? The election's being held. You want to throw down a couple $1,000s and bet who's gonna be elected? Oh man, I already know how that's gonna work. Oh yeah, who is it? And then you might think about saying who it is. And then if you actually say that, then if they have more money than you, it's literally, oh man, looks like you owe me a couple $1,000s because this person won anyways, even though we all thought he was gonna lose. That's how that shit works. It's not... You guys might think, oh, it's governed by we the people, but money fucking talks. Money does talk.
Mm-hmm.
And money says a lot more than what you guys fucking think it does. Because
sometimes
when a
I think it's
millionaire
gibberish.
offers... yeah, right. When a millionaire offers you... Let's say a millionaire offers you $100 million to make sure something happens. Are you gonna make sure that happens?
Yes.
Of course you are. Why wouldn't you? Why would you question it? You just got $100 million. Why would you go against that large lump sum of money that you just accumulated in a matter of mere seconds? And it's not like, oh man, I'm so knowledgeable. No, I just know how fucking flawed the entirety of the government system is. Like, I can nitpick at the school system. I can tell you what's exactly wrong with that. I can go here and I can tell you guys what's going on with our current economical statuses and why everything's raising in prices. Do you guys really want to know something? I'm 22 years old. Do you guys really think I should know all this? Like, genuinely?
Maybe. Maybe not.
But no, I shouldn't. At 22 years old, if I can't run for a political position and I have this much knowledge about what's going on in the world, there's something wrong. Something's going on that people aren't talking about. But will people continue to talk about it? Nah. Why won't they talk about it? Because, oh, that's right, because mass hysteria is a thing. People are afraid. People don't want to know the truth. People don't want to know these things that could potentially help them and help others. It doesn't matter to them. But people get scared of not of me, a 22-year-old person, knowing more than what they do. And the craziest part is that they'll sit here and they'll be like, "Oh, you don't know more than what I do," and then they're gonna pull some shit out of their ass that I wasn't even talking about, and they're gonna try and validate their point. Like, it's not. I don't know. I get so tired of shit, dude. I really do. And then people wonder, "Oh, why do you sleep all the time?" Because I can't fucking deal with people. I can't. People piss me off. "Oh, why do you smoke so much?" Because I can't deal with people. "Oh, so people are the reason why you smoke?" No, I smoke because I enjoy it. It just allows me to deal with people a lot easier. If I were to go to like an event, I'd be sober as a fucking whistle, bro. Like, I enjoy driving myself. I do. I hate being chauffeured. Like, with a raving passion. Nobody really genuinely likes being drove around unless if they have a crippling fear of getting into an accident. Or unless they're, like, literally doused in paranoia. That's how that works. I just find it crazy, man, because, like, people get looked down upon because of their sheer age, and they say, "Oh, well, age is just a number when it comes to intellect." Yes, it truly is, because you want to know why? Because somebody like me can make fucking a 40-year-old feel like they don't know shit. Because I know where to put my brain in certain subjects. Like, it doesn't really matter when you're. Okay, one thing that I'm gonna nitpick about something real quick. When in school, they taught me a lot of the same thing repetitively. So what I did as a response, I don't recommend doing this because they might change the school curriculum, and when they started repeating themselves year after year after year, I started falling asleep in class. Would I still pass the class? Of fucking course I would. Does it matter that I passed the class? No, because you want to know what happens? When the teacher notices that you're passing their class while you're sitting there sleeping, they get upset about it. Like, genuinely, but it's not your fault that you're getting tired of their class either. Because one thing as a job for a teacher is you are to make the curriculum studyable. You're supposed to make it intriguing. You're supposed to make it so that way your target audience, aka students, enjoy what you are teaching. What's going on here? I don't know. I don't like making people feel stupid. I really don't. It's just, there's so much in this world that so many people just don't know, and I feel like people should just know more things. So what I do is I go around and I tell people things that they should know. I don't like making people feel stupid. Trust me, if I were to do that, I would have already went to college. I would have graduated from college. I actually would have graduated last year. Or 2 years ago. Or, yeah, last year or the year before. And I would be graduated from college. I would have a bachelor's degree in whatever fucking subject that I want. And I would have graduated. I would have, if I genuinely enjoyed school, I would have dual enrolled. When I completed my dual enrollment course, I would have
had my 2 years of college experience. Once I'm done there, I transfer to a D1 university. I learn exactly what I would like to learn, and then I disappear. And I have every single little bit of knowledge that I want to know for the rest of my life. But you see, the thing is that there's not enough knowledge to go around in order to just disappear and to like be like, oh, I'm done learning for the rest of my life. There's not. There's too much stuff inside of our world that needs to be studied, to be researched, to be gone through. Like our oceans. Yes, they say that there's depths inside of our ocean that go to a specific level. Yes, but what about the layers of sea salt that are blocking us from going any further into our ocean? We have the potential to search the Arctic, both North and South Arctics, or yeah, North and South Poles is what I'll say. And we have the ability to do it safely in a humane manner, not to where people are running around inside of these fucking suits that are literally going to get them killed. Like, in and I'm pretty sure the 1980s, they literally had people go into the Arctics and just kind of run around there. Run around, see if they could find anything cool. And now we have the ability of going through and figuring out what's actually there. I don't know. I have my own theories about what's in the Arctics, so there's that. You see, the funniest part is when you surround yourself with people that are older than you, they'll teach you things that you want to know. And when you just ask the questions that you want to know all the time, then people either will answer it or you and them will both like break off. You'll figure out what the actual meaning of it is, and then you just turn around and then either one of you knows or both of you know. It's better if both know than one person, but it's just how it works.
Oh, the villager that I brought over here finally changed jobs. I guess he was kind of getting attached to something,
Told you.
but I'm not sure what.
I told you. All you gotta do is drag them like a couple hundred blocks away.
Mm-hmm.
Ay. We're almost halfway there. Whoa.
Oh, this village already has a librarian.
You know what I just realized? I don't actually have to go around and place torches for this. I can just kind of keep mining. Just keep swimming, just keep swimming. All we gotta do is swim, swim, swim. You don't even damage me, bro. What the hell? How do people die in Netherite?
I don't know.
I know how I die in Netherite. I fall into the void. That's how I die.
Oh yeah, yeah, that would do it.
I mean, I guess the void, lava, those are kind of the like biggest enemies.
Mm-hmm.
And biggest enemies of the universe. One thing that I don't like about...
Mm-hmm.
What were you saying?
Oh, nothing.
Oh. I was gonna go back to the topic about gas station soda.
Oh,
It's just
gas
so good.
station soda?
Yeah, gas station soda.
Like, from their, dispenser things?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Actually, like, some of them, like 7-Eleven, which, also has, like, their
Precisely.
frizzies or something like that.
We have what's it called? Speedways. Speedway? Yeah. And I think that they have 79-cent drinks. But if you think about it, the math behind those drinks, how much money they make in profit, is enough to pay for an hourly employee. Every time, well, it's probably enough, when one bag drains, it's enough to pay for an hourly employee's entire day. Almost guaranteed.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just sheer profit. That's paying for probably 2 to 3 bags on top of it. I just don't know how to position these beacons properly, so that way I can get the most out of it.
Yeah. Beacons are confusing sometimes.
Just beacon placements are a pain in the ass, man. Well, I went through and I did the math. There's only what's it called? So technically, I would have to mine exactly 10 layers in order to place the beacons. So that way, wait, is it 10 layers? It's a bit over 10 layers, I think. Because if that number's truly 10,000, these are 103 or 103 blocks in all directions. So it's 103 plus 100, or 103 times 103. And then that times 100, which would equate to like 1.1 million. And I have to mine an 11th of all of that with my 2 beacons. Or without the 2 beacons. And I feel like that's what takes the longest amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
That extra area. But I was thinking about it because, like, when you actually do mine something like that, you have to position it so that way it overlaps enough in the corners, so that way the corners will actually work properly. But the downside is that
Some of the villagers were thinking that they were farm animals. They were inside the.
me too.
They were inside the pens.
The animal pens.
Yeah, the animal pens.
They said this is the safest way to stay away from all the zombies. This Then there's the one guy that's sleeping inside. What about the skeletons? The what? Ah!
The ones that can shoot you.
I don't know. I gotta start uploading to TikTok, man. I've been lacking. I just don't know what to upload to TikTok. And then I get told by people just upload everything. But I don't know what everything is because I can't upload like a 12-hour video to TikTok.
Yeah. That's too big of a file.
Well, TikTok file sizes I think are like 11 megabytes, and that's it.
Yeah. All your videos tends to be much bigger than that.
Oh, trust me, my videos are like 11 gigabytes. I know how large my videos are. My videos are fucking gargantuan in file size. It's like a gigabyte per hour. And some of my streams last for a lot longer than what I'd like to mention.
Mm-hmm.
I don't actually need all this copper. I don't think that I will ever use all of this copper. Can I use copper to make a beacon? I doubt it.
No, you can't.
Lame.
But you could use them to make the new copper stuff.
New copper stuff?
The
There's
new-ish.
more copper stuff?
No, the new-ish.
Oh, yeah.
Lights and stuff. I think the lights are the coolest
Yeah.
part. The coolest stuff.
The downside is that you have to either wax them or clean them every time that you go buy them.
Oh, unless you want them to be fully green.
Yeah, but the downside to that is that the brightness level gets lowered.
Yeah.
The more aged the copper is, the less the effectiveness.
Oh, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's why whenever you see those lights in a build, their brightness is completely different. Ay, ay, ay. Alrighty. Back to mining. Mining away. Mine my life today. If I were to put a beacon at the top of this, it would reach exactly 50 blocks down.
Oh, hey horse, I'm going to, I need to use your fences. So, sorry horse. You are going to be, able to leave now. You are free!
The horses are probably looking at you like, He's like, but what about us? Don't you guys feed us? What goes on now?
What goes on now is you could roam free!
Nobody truly wants to be free. Being free is so fucking lonely, it's not even funny. Why do you think people confine themselves to a 9 to 5 inside of a cubicle? The presence of other people. Not the physical conversation, it's just the physical presence, the knowing of somebody's there.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. Scary, scary thoughts.
There we go. There you go. You guys are now all stuck in there. I put walls and fences all the way around.
Scary Jerry looks like a heart. They're not Scary Jerry, Scary Terry. That's a Rick and Morty reference.
Ooh.
Hmm. I like a lot of animated TV shows. There's not really very many that I dislike. I just can't ever find any good ones that like pique my interest. There's not very many action ones that I haven't already watched. Or like action ones that are like early or like later than 2010 and like still semi decent. There's very, very few that I still watch of action animes or action what's it called?
Shows.
Yeah.
Hey librarian, what do you sell? Oh, just bookshelves. You're terrible. I will steal your lectern. Even though I have like 45 of them. I have a lot. I'll
That's what you think until you actually go to start rolling villagers and you're just like, where the fuck did all my lecterns go? And then you're just like, well, shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You're the downside to, oh. You're a small little waterway. Goodbye, waterway. Die.
Making two
I'm
tall
gonna call this the
fences
Battle of the
slash walls.
Slimes. I think
The
that's what
epic
next
battle of the
episode's gonna be.
slimes.
The
Ugh.
Sloth v Slimes. That's all it is. That's all this mining experience is. It's just me killing a shit ton of slimes.
Oh, there you
I
go.
feel like I spend more time killing my slimes than I do doing anything else.
Take your guys' potatoes and bread. Thank you very much. I'll take them. And then I'll give them back to you. There you go. Welcome.
Bruce said, "No, I'm Robin Hood." Ha ha ha.
There you go. Hey, you just shut the door behind you. Behind me. How dare you? Like, I was going to go
Are
into
you
the...
breeding them in a room?
I don't know. One villager was going into their house, and I saw a chest, so I was following them, and they closed the door right in my face. It was like, how dare you?
Well, since I've gotten back, I've obtained 3 stacks of copper,
Ooh.
a stack and a half of iron, and a stack and a quarter of coal. And, like, almost 20 lapis blocks. Lapis ore, that is.
Ew.
Downside is that I have to find somewhere to just store all of this shit. Ay, ay, ay. Give me that iron. Go in there, copper. I need to make another shulker.
And I also need to build
I don't.
a spot
empty chest.
away from the village a little bit for the zombie. Otherwise, the iron golems that are spawning are going to just straight up kill him.
Wait, what? Oh, yeah, probably. I just thought about that.
Like, no, iron golems, don't kill him. No, how
All you gotta
dare
do is place 3 blocks around the zombie's head. And then trap him inside of, like, a boat or something. Or 3 blocks from where he's sitting in every direction. So that way they can't be pushed or moved. I also
Okay.
recommend using minecarts and not boats.
Yeah. Especially with all the iron I have now, I could definitely afford to do that.
You're... Ouch. Alright, I think it's time that we go mine out all these ores.
Fortune them up.
Yeah. Holy shit. Let's see. We're gonna leave 2 of these in here. Actually, I'll leave a few of those in there. Because I was just gonna leave these as like backup resources. But there's no point. There's genuinely no point. I have so many of these resources that it's not even funny.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lapis, tools. Alright, let's see.
Thirty.
Alrighty.
I need to make sure I go to bed at a decent time because I have work tomorrow.
Oof.
Yep, my week starts all over again.
No thanks on my part, man.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, you got stream pulled up? Out of curiosity.
Yes, I do.
Check out this this 1 shulker of copper blocks that I have.
That's a lot.
Oh, it's only gonna get worse because there's even more copper right here in my inventory. I'm not looking forward to
Wow.
this. You're coming with me. You're coming with me as well. No negotiations, no ifs, no ands, no buts. Don't give a fuck.
I'm going back to my base to not only get my other villager back, get a villager and take him over there, but
Mm,
I also need building blocks. I'm making at least a 2 tall wall all the way around the village to protect them.
That's even worse.
Whoa, even
Jesus.
more.
I was over here like, ah man, I'm finally reaching the end of all this shit.
Like,
I
nope.
looked again and I was just like, ah man, damn it.
And nope, no you're not.
They said surprise and then gave me a big ol' smooch on the lips, man.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Right? That is exactly how it felt, man. Let's just say that this is gonna take a fucking minute. And this isn't even all the resources. Or am I gonna go destroy all this stuff? Oh, I don't have my elytron. Where am I gonna go destroy all this stuff at? There's sand here. I need to sleep before I do anything.
Otherwise, mobs are gonna attack you while you're doing it.
You're... I wish it... I'd like... At times, I wish that I kept this around. But at other times, I'm glad that I didn't. Because it saves me so much money per month. I mean... Throughout the year, that is. If I could buy a yearly subscription, then I would definitely consider paying for this realm for a year.
Just like you can
just
do
do it.
with Xbox Live.
And I found even more resources. This is gonna be very, very fun. Alright.
I got Locke's chest.
We're gonna go out by like 10 blocks. I don't even know, man. That's 11. That's fine. This is just gonna be a gigantic ore block.
Some kind of block that Enderman cannot pick
So
up.
this-
How about some stone?
You...
Or even better yet,
you-
these extra stone brick walls.
And
I'll take those.
lastly, most importantly, you.
Oh. Since I have also so much iron, I probably upgrade my my blaze farm that I have. Because it's not
7.
automatic. Well, I kind of need to trade it, don't I? All that iron from that that big project of yours.
Mm-hmm.
That was all mined out, not TNT'd.
Hmm? Oh yeah, everything down there's been mined, not TNT.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and then you wonder why you don't see me and Lee on the world very much, because this is kind of all we do. It's just fucking terraform and terraform and terraform. And then we come up with another idea, and then we're just like, ah, more terraforming, let's go.
Well, that's one thing I actually kind of like doing. I just do that while I'm just chilling. Listen to like a manga on YouTube while I'm doing it.
I don't know if this is 11 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Artifact.
11 by 11.
Yep. And now we just fill it in. And then we've missed the corner block because, yeah, that's technically how that should go.
I'm glad this village is not too high up. I had to make a little kind of waterfall-like thing to be able to take the villagers up and down it very easily.
Mm-hmm. There's so many. Stacks of copper. You know what I should have done? I should make a separate one that's just the coal to mend my pickaxes. Shit. Oh. Let's hope I don't fall.
Oh shit, no. Oh.
Well, if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What, you're going to bed?
No.
Oh. Just a little sane.
You're... The inner TikTok brain rot coming out.
And wasn't that saying like a little bit from, what's it called? Forrest Gump?
I have no clue.
I think so.
Possibly.
Hey, there you go, there's a bed for you. Go to it.
I'm pretty sure that this is 5 layers of just fucking blocks that are ore.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't even have a pickaxe on me.
Ew.
They're all down there. Maybe? Yeah, they're all down here. And then what I'm gonna do real quick, chop the sticks so we can fucking craft. How many of these do I need to make a plank?
Chop,
It's
chop,
9 of
chop,
them, right?
skip, chips, merrily, 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 merrily.
Merrily, life's a fucking trip.
Exactly. I think I have.
Bamboo.
I think I have. What's it called? Game tags, but I'm not sure. I know I did like a lot of fishing before, so I might have some in my fishing chest.
Alrighty, we're gonna go ahead and set this right here, and then I'm gonna climb upwards. Let's just say, if I don't do this quickly, these are all going to despawn. And this is a lot.
Oh, you'll have like what, 5 minutes to pick them up.
I also have haste on, so I'm not too worried about it. As long as they don't fall into the haste hole, that's fine. It'll be fine. Oh god, I stopped picking them up.
Oh, never mind, I forgot all that, so I will need it. Hey, villager, I'm gonna need to utilize your stone cutter real quick. It's kind of neat that we're sharing it. We're both using it at the same time.
I don't think that's how that works. Thou can't share the unshareable.
Sharing is not allowed. No sharing.
I didn't say no sharing, I just said thou can't share the unshareable.
Mm-hmm. Well, stone cutters are shareable, though.
To an extent. Until both of you guys need it on a project. Then it becomes non-shareable.
Mm-hmm. What would a villager's project be?
Constructing the village? I don't even know what the fuck a villager would use a stone cutter for.
Exactly.
Oh, for constructing the well?
Oh,
Or the stairs to their buildings?
maybe. Well,
That's probably it.
yeah, normally their stairs is made of wood, though.
I thought they were also made of cobblestone. I might be tripping though.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, they are made out of cobblestone. Some of them are, yeah.
Alrighty. And so far on this project, we have almost a full shulker of raw copper blocks.
Wow,
And
neat!
that's just copper. That's not neat, that is an L.
An L.
That is an L.
I don't want it. I don't
Pretty
want
much.
it.
I mean, I don't want it, but I think that I might be able to use it as a building block. I thought
okay.
about it, and I was just like, I don't know what I'm going to use this for, but I'm going to come up with a usage for it. Or it's going to sit inside of a shulker and fucking rot.
Yeah.
It's probably the more likely response, honestly.
Yep, just wasting
It's probably
space.
just going to sit in that shulker, and it's just going to be like, ah, hey, dude, you remember me? And then I'm going to be like, ew, copper. Then just dump the whole shulker.
Whole shulker goes into a lava pit.
No, I wouldn't. I would actually use it, and I'd just craft blocks out of it. Even blocks that I don't need. Because, like, in total, I think I think I would need, like, I don't even know how many shulkers I would need in order to hold all 800 blocks. I could have up to 27 individual blocks, and then I have to split that, so it'd be 886 times, or divided by, I said that backwards. Yeah, 886 divided by 27, and then that'd tell you the total amount of shulkers that I would need. That actually wasn't that much iron. I thought that was going to be a lot worse.
Hmm.
Let's see. I don't really want to hold these fucking things.
Letting the villagers roam,
well.
though.
Oof. This is gonna be a lot of coal too. I can already smell it. I can smell the coal.
Oh, I'm gonna need what? Rails? And then what? Some mine carts and probably powered rails.
What is here? 3, 6, 8. Powered rails, minecarts, rails, and levers.
On levers.
And redstone torches.
Okay.
For whichever ones of the ones that you want to remain on. Whatever ones you want to be able to turn off and on, you're going to need levers for. Because buttons don't work, levers do. And then you just got to do it that way.
I was thinking of just doing it manually, of just feeding them the food. And then, wait for them, and then, put, the villagers, to the zombie to convert them.
What you mean?
Oh, so that way I can, get, better trades, convert them into zombie villagers, and then cure them.
No. That's I kind of figured as much. But what I was suggesting is that you use levers to turn off and on the system so that we can move them to and fro the zombie.
Oh, okay.
You're It's crazy that the word fro means from.
English is weird. Many words that means the same thing.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, fro is literally just from minus one letter. That's all it is. Thy moved it to and fro. Like, what?
Oh yeah, I was kind of over here for something. I know what I was going for. Okay, do I have any? Nothing. Yay! I got 4 name tags. Yeah. And let me grab this broken anvil. probably make the area for where the zombie will be going to, or will be at. Make it so that way it's only too high, so that way, the Iron Golem cannot reach to it.
Alrighty. And now we mend.
Oh. It fits in my everything chest. I got some extra bits in here. But... oh, I already have some. I already have like 5 redstone torches, so that should make things a little bit easier. I don't have to craft them. I thought I had rail. Oh, I do. I also have 3 powered rails. Just in case I might have to grab some of my gold.
I wasn't even on Minecraft for more than 2 hours. Well, more than 3 hours, but that's okay.
Wait, you're gonna get off?
I probably will here shortly. Hop back on COD. I'll stay around in the VC though.
Okay.
You know what I need to do? I need to just like pull up the world on my phone and sign into my account on my phone. The downside is that I can't run it off of that account whenever I'm already on the world. I'd have to use like a guest account.
And then AFK at your iron farm.
Or I could just AFK there overnight, like instead of sleeping in the Nether.
Yeah,
like
you could.
like how I have been. I've just been recently chilling in the Nether while going AFK. Or I could just run farms and shit while I'm sleeping. That'd save me a lot of time and trouble. It's what I typically do anyways, but it's just like... Dude, are you fucking shitting me?
Another thing that I have useful, near my base is also, a guardian temple. So I could eventually make myself a guardian farm as well. Like, I have a guardian farm, like, right next to my base. Guardian farm, and it's like, I have a witch farm right there at that what used to be a witch hut. Like, an iron farm over there.
Yeah.
Yep. And then across the ocean, I got a villager breeder going on.
It all depends, man. Because I don't know. I like how this world's turning out, but it's just taking so much work.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like something to complain about though, because it's like it's reasonable work. It's not like, oh, I'm sitting here for 20 hours out of the day working on a single project and I see no progress.
Like, no, you're senior progress already.
Yeah, but I also don't do projects that there's no possibility of progress to not be shown. Like, the only thing that I do that is a possibility of like not seeing progress is like going and searching for new biomes. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Or like whenever I'm looking for like ocean monuments, then that's another thing. But
Oh, you can actually
out of my
buy
inventory.
slime balls from traveling villagers?
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that. And he does a terrible price. 4 emeralds for one. Just like I could easily get them. It was like, you scammer. You trying to scam me.
Oh yeah, you haven't seen my my armory yet, have you?
Oh. Oh, that looks cool.
That's just a bunch of chainmail and iron gear for now.
Oh.
And I have even more iron gear at hub.
Oh.
I think I might just work on this one day. I think I might just go through and just like kind of
And put armor trims on each one.
yeah, I think I'm gonna max out all of them as well. So I'm gonna find a platform for each okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do armor, or we're gonna go leather, chain, iron, gold, diamond, netherite, in that order. And then what we're gonna do is that's gonna be a singular trim of that color. And then moving backwards, I think I might do color variations and different trims. Or what I'm thinking about doing, I was also informed that there's a way that I can make like a rotating closet
Oh yeah.
with packed ice, and then just go through and just let them circulate on the packed ice indefinitely. Oh, it just depends, man. All depends. I do know one thing that I want to do before I get off. I'm gonna go grab my my ore shulkers, so that way whenever I get on later to AFK, it's not gonna bother me that they're still just sitting out. Wait, maybe I should just like move this to here. I feel like that'd be a good idea. And I'll just carry around my backup tool shulker.
Oh, that works.
Alrighty. Backup tool shulker is completely filled. That is that's a very interesting looking shulker though. I don't think that I'm gonna need copper blocks for a long time though. So that'll be a plus.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I think I know a quick fix for this. Jesus Christ, they're all still here. Why are you guys still in my fucking nether? Get out. Go away. Actually, probably should just go back to sleep so that way I can get up for tomorrow's stream. If not, then I'm not gonna want to wake up. Do 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 do. Here, it worked, like I thought. It's because it wasn't registering that a single one of them was inside my inventory still, which sucks. Alright, so now we're back up to 20 stacks of coal blocks. And that number's just gonna keep increasing as I keep mining stuff. Alrighty. What I'm gonna go do is I'm gonna go grab my resource shulkers from down below. Living in the land down low, baby. 'Cause we're living in the land down low. Alright. This, is that the ores? That's ores. There's this. There's this, there's that. There's this. Oh wait, hold on. Do 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 do. I just want to know where my fucking magenta shulker went. I had a magenta one that had all of my fucking books in it. And it's just disappeared.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It disappeared a long time ago. And since then I haven't gotten another magenta shulker because I just don't want the shit to disappear and then me just kind of get pissed that it's not there.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. But I do think that tomorrow I'm going to... I don't know what I want to play tomorrow. Probably be COD, honestly. Maybe, maybe. Looks like somebody died in here.
I don't know how there's such large explosive holes right here at the entrance to this nether farm or another portal.
Hmm.
Don't understand it. Ouch. Me flying through the overworld would have taken way too long. Alright, so what I'm gonna do actually, when I get completed, we're going to yeah. I don't think that I'm close enough to render all of these, and that's the problem. Oh well. Alrighty. It is bedtime, guys. For those of you guys that are watching, you guys stay safe, spread love and positivity, and peace out, guys. I will catch you guys tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. I will catch you guys today at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, for those of you guys that are here, I will see you then.